As the years take their toll, the first signs of aging become all too apparent. The once vibrant hair now speckled with silver, the body's resilience diminishing, and the teeth growing fragile. The skin's elasticity fades, fatigue sets in with increasing ease, and the luster of youth vanishes from the face. The body's internal machinery, including the digestive system, begins to falter, and vision becomes less sharp. These are the telltale signs of advancing age, but they are no longer the exclusive domain of the elderly. Even the young are not immune to the premature onset of aging. To delve deeper into this phenomenon, let us turn to a Buddhist parable for insight. Once, the Buddha visited the royal court of a king. Upon his arrival, he inquired about the well-being of the villagers. The king, grateful for the Buddha's teachings, reported that the villagers, even at the age of 60, possessed the vitality of 20-year-olds. It was as if the natural aging process had been suspended. The king boasted that his subjects enjoyed robust health, lived in peace, and were free from the need for medication, attributing this to the wisdom imparted by the Buddha. This narrative serves as a valuable lesson, urging us to listen attentively until the end. It will shed light on the reasons behind the early arrival of aging. As you may know, Buddha himself was once a monarch who relinquished his throne to embrace the monastic life. This transition endowed him with profound knowledge on nutrition and daily routines, which he was eager to share. Today, we are privy to 12 essential guidelines from the Buddha, the key to a fulfilling life. It is with humility that we request you to listen intently to this entire narrative. Should you incorporate these teachings into your life, you will remain free from illness, and the ravages of time will hold no sway over you. Let us embark on a story from a bygone era, where a benevolent and just king named Badar Singh ruled over a prosperous kingdom. His two queens, despite their beauty, were devoid of the king's piety and kindness. The king's unwavering commitment to justice ensured that his subjects thrived, as he had appointed a council of 9 ministers, each tasked with overseeing various aspects of the kingdom's welfare. The king's directives were unequivocal: negligence in duty would be met with the harshest of penalties. This ensured that the ministers discharged their responsibilities with integrity. The king's impartiality in meting out justice was legendary. He would delve deeply into each case, ensuring a fair verdict. His people, in turn, revered him, and he made a point to tour the kingdom weekly. During these tours, villagers would gather to report on the grain stores in their homes and the state of their provisions. The king's meticulous arrangements guaranteed that his subjects lived in affluence. The kingdom functioned with clockwork precision, and the contentment of his people knew no bounds. Their happiness often led them to sing the king's praises. One day, a farmer and his wife approached the king during a gathering, imploring him to address their dire predicament. Their 2 sons, barely into their 20s, appeared to be well into their 60s, with hair thinning, bellies expanding, and an uncharacteristic laziness that rendered them idle. Despite trying various remedies, their condition showed no signs of improvement. The king, ever the benevolent ruler, ordered his ministers to have the royal physician treat the farmer's sons at the state's expense. However, after an extended period of treatment, the farmer reported no improvement. The king then called for an emergency meeting, determined to address this alarming issue that was affecting the youth of his kingdom. He ordered a thorough investigation to uncover the root cause of this phenomenon. All the renowned healers were summoned, and an urgent meeting was convened to discuss the matter. The king gave them a deadline of 10 days to identify the ailment plaguing his people. He promised a grand reward to whoever could pinpoint the exact cause of this widespread affliction. Despite their best efforts, none of the healers could find a solution. Then, an elderly healer, who was around 125 to 130 years old, stood up and suggested that the problem might be rooted in their lifestyle and diet. However, he admitted that they had no clear solution to offer. The king, now even more perplexed, pressed the healer for a solution, given that his people had been living in distress for a month. The elderly healer then revealed that there was one person who held the key to all their problems. If they could summon this healer, all the ailments of the kingdom would vanish. The king, eager to resolve the crisis, ordered his most capable minister to locate and invite this wise healer to their kingdom without delay. The minister, along with a team of spies, embarked on a quest to find the healer. After much effort, they discovered that he was delivering a sermon in a distant land. They reached out to him, requesting his presence to address the dire situation in their kingdom. The healer, known for his kindness and joy, agreed to accompany the minister back to the kingdom. Upon his arrival, the king received him with great honor and respect. He implored the healer to help his people, who were now suffering from a calamity that had befallen them. The healer, in turn, assured the king that all would be well and that the people had brought this upon themselves. The king, intrigued by the healer's confidence, asked him to take the necessary steps to heal his people. The healer's disciple then stepped forward and requested an open space where all the inhabitants could gather. They planned to begin treating the people the next day at dawn, promising that a 12-day sermon would restore the health of all the subjects. The king, delighted by this prospect, agreed to cover any expenses from the state treasury. However, the disciple assured him that no expenses would be incurred. Instead, he asked the king to issue a strict order for all subjects to attend the gathering, promising that their health would be restored by following the teachings. The king complied, and the next day, at the crack of dawn, all the people gathered to listen to the healer's sermon. The disciple then revealed the first of the 12 health teachings. Upon waking at 4 a.m., everyone must drink 2 to 3 glasses of warm water, sipped slowly from an earthen pot. The following day, the people reported feeling a significant relief, with their bodies feeling lighter and healthier. The disciple then shared the second piece of advice: everyone must take a walk, covering a distance of 2 to 3 kilometers. Children and young people were encouraged to run, while those between 40 and 50 years old should walk briskly, taking 1 step per second. The disciple emphasized the importance of these practices and promised that the next day's teachings would bring further relief. The people, eager to embrace these changes, attended the gatherings diligently, each day reporting improvements in their health. As the days went by, the people's health continued to improve, and the king was overjoyed. He implored the healer to stay in his kingdom and share his wisdom. The healer, with his joyful demeanor, agreed to continue guiding the people on their path to health and well-being. The disciple then introduced the next step in their health regimen, the practice of yoga and pranayama, tailored to each individual's capabilities. They were instructed to dedicate at least 30 to 45 minutes daily to these exercises, which would not only invigorate their bodies but also calm their minds. As the people of the kingdom embraced these practices, they reported feeling more energized and revitalized. The king, witnessing the transformation in his subjects, was filled with gratitude and requested the guru to impart further wisdom. The disciple continued with the next set of guidelines: the importance of a balanced diet, emphasizing the consumption of 300 grams of sev, a traditional snack made from legumes. They were advised to maintain this routine and return the following day to report on their progress. The people, now well versed in the practices of yoga and pranayama, gathered once more to share their experiences. They unanimously agreed that they felt healthier and more vibrant than ever before. The disciple then revealed the next phase of their health regimen, the incorporation of a multigrain, roi, a nutritious mix of millet, corn, and chickpeas, into their daily meals, accompanied by a variety of seasonal vegetables, homemade ghee, and a bowl of yogurt. The disciple emphasized the significance of this diet, explaining that it would not only nourish their bodies but also enhance their overall well-being. They were also advised to consume jaggery in their yogurt, which would aid in digestion and absorption of nutrients. As the days passed, the people continued to follow the Guru's teachings, and their health improved dramatically. The king, overjoyed by the transformation in his kingdom, implored the Guru to stay and guide them further. The disciple then shared the next set of guidelines, the importance of eating in moderation and avoiding the consumption of large amounts of water during meals. They were advised to drink water an hour after eating and to prioritize salads rich in carrots, beets, radishes, tomatoes, and ginger. The people, now well acquainted with the Guru's teachings, gathered once more to share their experiences. They reported feeling lighter, healthier, and more energetic. The king, witnessing the remarkable change in his subjects, was filled with gratitude and requested the Guru to continue guiding them. The disciple then shared the final set of guidelines, the importance of having dinner before sunset, as the setting sun could slow down digestion. They were advised to consume light meals, rich in multigrain roi and seasonal vegetables, and to retire to bed before 10 p.m. for a restful sleep. As the people of the kingdom embraced these practices, they reported feeling more energized and revitalized. The king, witnessing the transformation in his subjects, was filled with gratitude and requested the Guru to impart further wisdom. The disciple then shared the final piece of advice, the importance of living in the present moment, free from worries and stress. They were advised to focus on the present, enjoy the simple pleasures of life, and avoid dwelling on the past or future. As the month came to an end, the people of the kingdom gathered once more to share their experiences. They reported feeling healthier, happier, and more vibrant than ever before. The king, overjoyed by the transformation in his kingdom, thanked the Guru for his wisdom and guidance. In conclusion, the Guru's 12 health teachings had a profound impact on the people of the kingdom. They learned the importance of a balanced diet, regular exercise, and a stress-free lifestyle. By following these teachings, they were able to overcome illness and age gracefully.